What are we looking at as we move forward into the next session? You know, one of the things that we've brought out to a lot of the districts this year is broadband. We think broadband is huge for us on the farms. You know, if you live in this town or in Lexington or in northern Kentucky, a lot of those places, broadband is you've got pretty good services there, but you get out in our rural areas. Ever been driving down the interstate and drop a call or do anything like that? It happens a lot for some of us. We need to get, you know, there's some work being done, you know, on that middle mile, as they call it. Well, what we need in agriculture is we need that last mile. We need the end of that line out there that comes to our farms with all the technology we've got on our equipment, all the things that we're working with. We need that on our farms. So we're making that a priority. We've actually had some meetings with some of the agencies in Washington that we're looking at some things to where we might be able to use some federal funding to try to see what we can do in Kentucky to leverage those funds and see if we can do something as we move forward. Also, the infrastructure, again, our roads and bridges. We've got to stay on top of that. We've got to maintain that and make sure that we can get those things done. The legislature has enacted a task force on tax expenditures. There's a group meeting in the interim here talking about tax exemptions. Well, guess which ones they're probably talking about? They're probably talking about they're talking about all of them, but you can bet they're going to look at agriculture. We've got to stay engaged right now to make sure that we keep those deductions that we have and those exemptions in place, because we don't need that 6% tacked on to everything that we buy right now. We've got to remain vigilant as we move forward with that.